So it's 2 in the morning and I'm in bed and I can't sleep again. Um, I'm gonna have to take a shit ton of Benadryl to get me to go to bed or go to sleep because I can't be doing this again. But yeah, I can't take melatonin because it fucks with my antipsychotic. So the best I can do is Benadryl without asking for Ambien, which would probably make me hallucinate with how I've seen it in other people. So that sucks. I'm just shit out of luck. But no, I was just sitting here thinking, since it's now the holiday season, back when I was about 11 and 12, so 97, 98, for Christmas at the church we were going to, I sang a lot, especially in the choir, and did a lot of what they called specials, something, because I love to sing. So there was this one song called Happy Birthday Jesus that I sang a lot, or not a lot, but for the Christmas programs. If you haven't heard it, I will sing it to you, which I know is kind of weird in a pagan focused channel, but Jesus was a pretty cool dude. His followers, not so much, but Jesus himself was a cool dude. So, how did it go? Happy birthday, Jesus. I'm so glad it's Christmas. All the tinsel and lights and the presents look nice. And it's all about you. Happy birthday, Jesus. I'm so glad it's Christmas. All the... Shit. That's all I remember. Something swell. But the real gift is you. Happy birthday, Jesus. Jesus, I love you. That was over. Oh my God. It was over 25 years ago that I sang that at church. Because after that, that's when I started studying paganism and other religions. Wow. I'm surprised I remembered most of it. Anyway, I'll see you later. So today I actually woke up in time for therapy. I have really bad I woke up with really bad allergies. My eyes keep watering. I have sinus pressure. My nose itches. Everything sucks. So I gotta take some Benadryl for that. But yeah, it was a good session. Got some stuff done. The first 2 hours was mostly just kind of processing and learning some skills on how to handle our emotions and stuff. The focus for this week was rupture and renew and how we relate to it. But the last hour was creative expression. So that's like where you take the time and just listen to music or meditate or write, and you discuss that expression in the group. So I decided to doodle. And this is what I came up with. I know it looks really childish and everything because it's just crayon. But the way that this kind of goes with rupture and renew is that there's storm clouds. There's a storm, but within the storm, there's still sunshine. There's still love. There's still magic. And within that storm, there's still a sense of peace and growth. So that's what the grass and the flowers signify. And that even though you've been hit, these are the X's, several times, you still have room to grow. So yeah, that was from art therapy. So yeah, running errands. It's now about 4:15. There was a lady on Marketplace who was getting rid of some chairs, so I grabbed them because they were free and they match my house. I'm so excited. She even has this lovely, like, antique looking couch, and I have a spot for it, and she was like, if you want it, you can take it. If I had a fucking truck, that would have been awesome. It's gorgeous. I love antique furniture. Love antique furniture. But yeah, so I stopped by the food pantry. As you can see, my boxes, and then the charity shop for some Christmas, what am I thinking? Christmas shirts and a couple of pants that I need because my weight keeps fluctuating. And then I stopped by the Family Dollar to grab some more Tupperware because my son keeps leaving them out with food in them and they get moldy and go gross. So yeah, and I bought some more press-ons because I am really enjoying having these beautiful nails for only like $3. But yeah, next I'm just gonna go home, drop some things off, or get this out of the car and into the house, and probably eat. And then I'm either gonna do some homework or tackle the basement. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, that's been my day so far. These cats are freaking weirdos. They got the zoomies when I brought the chairs in and have been attacking each other on who can attack the chair first or for how long. Like, dude, you four or you three are dumb. Dumb as hell. Work. Hi, Work. Greg? What are you doing, Greg? Hey, Greg. Oh, you don't want loves? You thought I had food, even though I just fed you? Jack, where are you? Hey, Jack. So I'm about to make dinner. I have poured myself a lovely hot cup of, what is it? Vanilla chai. I completely forgot. I'm like, I know it's black tea and something. But yeah, and it's got a nice little flavor to it. But yeah, I'm going to make dinner, and it's going to be interesting because I have mystery cans from the food pantry. The labels came off. And I don't know what's in them. So we're going to see what I have and what I can cook with them. The mystery cans are sauerkraut. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I could either do a soup or pasta that I know of. I think I'm going to put a pasta and maybe add tuna. I don't know. Would that even be good? I've never cooked with sauerkraut, so this is an adventure. I stepped on Wirt because he was underfoot, and now I feel bad. But that's Jack, Lily's cat. That's my grandbaby. And he approves of the new chair. And that's Rose. And that's the god-awful mess my son makes. I got this chocolate high-protein nutritional shake at the food pantry, so it was free. There was only one left, so I took it because I realized while I was there, I have not eaten. And I've been running around all day, and my legs hurt because I was carrying furniture into my car and maneuvering said furniture into a 4-door sedan. So, yeah. Let's see it. It tastes good. I tried it out, but I'm going to mix it with my chai, my vanilla chai, and see how that tastes. Okay, so it's not bad. It's just weird. I think the spices of the chai are mingling in with the chocolate, which, to be fair, is not bad. It's just weird. Like a 7 out of 10 for me right now. But maybe I could get used to it. I might have to try. Got this cheese sauce, is I think what it is, at Ruby's Pantry. I have no idea, but it feels, looks, and kind of smells like cheese. So I'm going to add it to my concoction, which is pasta, sauerkraut, and tuna, and see how it tastes. Get back to you. Okay, so that was indeed cheese sauce. It's a cheese jalapeno dip. But it tastes really yummy. It's got really good. So I put all the sauerkraut, all the tuna, the cheese sauce, added a little bit of milk so it wouldn't be as spicy, because I do have what I call my mayonnaise child, which is Rose. She does not like spicy at all. Loves the shit out of mayonnaise though. But yeah, that's what's for dinner. It's very, very yellow. It doesn't taste bad at all. I like it. And I normally don't like sauerkraut. But Iris says it tastes like fish tacos. So, it's a win. So I added a little bit of milk and about 2 tablespoons of sugar because it tasted really sour due to the sauerkraut. Due to that, it had a very strong vinegary taste because it is tuna and sauerkraut. But I added like 2 tablespoons of sugar and a little bit of milk, and it tastes yummy. I'm so proud of myself making shit up. The witchy room looks like absolute horseshit. As you can tell, the dressers that I was using broke. So I bought this dresser, and I haven't filled it up yet. It's got, I think the 2 bottom ones are just filled with candles. But if you notice here, I bought another dresser to replace that one. But yeah, I did a couple of spells and stuff here and haven't cleaned up. That looks a hot mess. My altar, unfortunately, is in the trash. As you can see, that is wax. And while I could like freeze it off the fabric, because it was really pretty. Look how pretty that was. And it's really soft. However, it got burned through. The plate that was underneath the candle, that was holding the candle, got too hot, shattered, spilled wax everywhere, and burned through the fabric. So it's got a hole in it as well. So I went to Family Dollar, or no, I think Dollar Tree, and I bought this bandana, these bandanas. It was a pack of 2. And I'm going to use this one for my altar because these are her colors. So, yeah, as you see, we're still set up for Beltane. That's it. I also bought this one specifically for Beltane and Midsummer. But yeah, I bought a shelf because this is how my shelf is looking. We're running out of space. But yeah, let's see how much I get done. So I attempted to build a little dresser, and I'm tired. I've been fighting with screws and Allen wrenches, and I dropped one of these little ones somewhere around here. Oh joy. But this one is finally full. So it's got altar cloths, used candles, unused candles, unused candles. Oops, broke that. And then I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't. So part of the routine before I go to bed is to take my meds, and I leave them out in the kitchen because 1, that's where I get my drinks, and 2, I'm in here a lot, and 3, my kids are old enough to where I'm not worried they're going to take my pills. So I have 60 milligrams of Prozac. This is Prazosin? Yep. that helps with my nightmares. The Prozac is for the mood, nightmares. This one is Provera, which is hormone. And then I take 10 milligrams of Zyprexa. It used to be 25, but we brought it down to 10 because it was screwing with my heart. And then 500 milligrams of metformin. I will also be taking 200 milligrams, that's 4 pills of Benadryl, because that's the only way my allergies don't keep me up. And then 800 milligrams of ibuprofen, because everything hurts by the end of the day. But yeah, this is your reminder to take your meds. Okay, so it's about 9:40 at night, and as you know, I didn't get that much sleep. It was after 3 in the morning when I finally fell asleep. But yeah, it's been a very productive day. Tomorrow I have to work, so I will probably just see you then. Oh, the dinner was a hit. I was actually really nervous because I don't normally cook. I follow recipes. I can cook that way, but like making something on the fly, just putting ingredients together and figuring it out, I've never been able to do that without screaming fire and it tasting bad. So, I gotta sneeze. Okay, maybe not. Maybe yes. Okay. But yeah, so I gave it to the kids. They said it was great. I'm like, fuck yeah. And I made a huge ass pot, so we got dinner for a couple days, which is nice. So yeah. Like I've said, I've taken my meds. I'm tired. I took a shower, so my hair's wet. I don't know if you can see my sweatshirt that I'm wearing to bed. It says Wicked. It's from Walmart. But, yeah. I got my noise machine on. I got my little nightlight on. And I'm about to turn everything off and go to bed. Thank you for spending the day with me. Brightest blessings. Love you.